You have to be yourself in order to do the things that God has created and called you to do. I was thinking of the story of David and Goliath, and this became so clear to me. Just a quick recap. Most of us know the story already, but Israel was battling the Philistine army, right? And there's this idea in war that the biggest, baddest soldier of this person's army can fight the other person's, valiant warrior, and only one of those people have to die. So instead of this entire army going to war, we can just choose our best from each army, and whoever wins, we win the whole war. Now, David, he was a shepherd. He was the youngest of all of his brothers, and he was in charge of taking care of his father's sheep, right? His brothers, they were actually in the army. So he went to the battlefield to give his brothers some food at his father's request. And he heard people talking about this big guy Goliath, and everyone cowered and ran away from him. But he heard Goliath saying something about the people of God, basically, right? And he had the nerve to say, this young teenager boy, who is this filthy Philistine, I'm paraphrasing, that is talking about the chosen people? Long story short, word got out to the king that this young boy wanted to go ahead and fight for the army. So no one else wanted to do it. So the king was like, okay, let me give you the things that I have. Let me give you my armor, my shield, my sword, and you go ahead and you fight Goliath. David, he put on the armor, the sword, the whole get up, and then he's like, this doesn't feel like me, right? Again, he is a shepherd. This is too heavy. I am skilled in protecting my father's sheep from bears, lions, tigers, and all of the things, and I don't do it with any of this stuff. This is too heavy for me. I have to wear my own garment. I have to show up as myself in order to go face this giant Goliath. So David, this young boy, goes without any armor, his sling and his rock, and we all know the story. David conquered, he killed Goliath. But he couldn't do it as someone else. We're often recognized, especially back then, kings and queens are often recognized by their attire, right? Their robes, whatever they have. So Saul would be recognized, right, by his armor that he has on, his sword, and all the other things. David could not show up to the battle that God had anointed him to be at and prepared him to be at as someone other than himself. And I'm just getting so excited as I'm just thinking about this, because what does that mean for us? It is important for us to be who God has created us to be in order to do the thing that God has called us to do. You might see someone else anointed, someone else personality, what someone else has, and try to simulate yourself towards them, but you can be missing your blessing because God has not prepared you to do the thing that he's given someone else the talent to do. But if you show up as yourself, you will be in the right place at the right time, having the right tools to conquer the Goliaths or all of the other things that's in your life that God has prepared, called, and created you to do. So may God bless you. Hopefully you get as excited about this story as I am. Until I see you again. Bye.